Hey guys, thanks for coming back to On The Go Crypto. We're going to get into some quant price prediction. For this video, we're going to talk highs, achievable mid-range, and low conservative level updated at this point in the run. We're in the end of the bear run. What can we expect for the bull run? I want to thank you guys for coming back for another video. Please do like the video, guys. You know that's all I ever need from you guys. I'm here for you, and that helps me tremendously when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So please do give the video a like. This is for the quant holders, okay? This is, you hold quant, you're curious, right? All we ever do is think of what are our bags going to be worth in 1 month, 6 months, 18 months, 2 years, 2030. That's all we do, right? We like to say we don't, but we do. There's some bags you can set it and forget it if you know it's super early and you know this is a 2030 thing. But for the most part, we want to know current, soon, now. This is that video. So people need to remember the tokenomics of quant are extremely favorable, right? They are some of the best tokenomics in the crypto space. That's a fact. 14,881,364 quant is all that will ever exist, okay? That's it. And of that, 81.13%, or 12,072,738 quant, are already in circulating supply. There's no freaking dilution left to pump the brakes on quant, guys. Back in this all-time chart, 9/11, 2021, at a high of $385 and a 24-hour trading volume of $123.76 million, that was with more dilution. What the hell can it do now? We are in a position to really set firework records with price pump in this bull run. Quant does like to follow Bitcoin in its pumps and its dips. It is sensitive to Bitcoin dominance a lot, I would say, and that's not always a good thing. But when we're talking about a bull run that will be led and driven by Bitcoin's price pump, it's the best thing. It'll be tethered right to the hip of Bitcoin on top of FOMO and retail hype that's already behind the enterprise grade and institutional hype that's already there for quant. So how high can it really go? Okay, so if we have 12 million, roughly 12 million in circulation, just under 15 is the total it'll ever be. We have another year before we're even getting crazy with the bull run. The top of this bull run that's coming up, guys, you have to understand it won't even be until the October, November, December of 2025, guys. So we're a ways away. We're 2 years away from that moment. And that's just reality. If you guys doubt that, you can look at the historical price action of Bitcoin. The top is always November. It just is. So it's always November, the year after the halving. So that puts us at November of 2025, because the halving is this next April 2024. Between now and then, there are going to be levels. And if you look at this all-time chart, guys, it's important to zoom out and really, really appreciate where quant has been. Any project, any coin, any token. When you zoom out, that chart changes a lot, right? Look how different that looks. So if we're back here in July of 2020, things are on the move, but as you drag that out, it doesn't look quite so active, right? So if you roll over to January and February of 2021, that's what I want to focus on. January and February of 2021, right here, I've got it on the chart. Look how boring this looks at $30 for quant. Boring. Just boring. Flat, almost flat. And it's not until right here in August of 21, things go effectively parabolic from the 30s and 40s to $175. Okay? 30s and 40s from May, and then August of the same year, we're at $178. So, roll forward again. That's the top. September 21, $384. So this jump looks a lot like where we are now. Zoom out, come over here to this what looks flat again, and not so flat whenever you zoom in. This is an area like the lead up in May to 2021, guys. And this little pop-up that we see at the chart, bring us out. This looks like we're going down, downtrend forever. But when you pull the all-time up, you see it's starting to wake up. You see higher lows. I know it doesn't feel like it, but this is a pit here that we hit in June of 22, right? I wish I would have got more at $44. Oh my God. And then higher lows, right? Trending down slightly, but still higher lows than in the 2022 summer dip, if you will, when everything else crashed beyond belief. When we wake up from this, the first levels we will cross will be our most recent bigger highs, $185. And there's a lot of people that are going to start trimming profits at that point, because you have to think, guys, there are people that bought here all the way down, right? All the way down. And they're going to want to make some money. And it's natural. It's natural to take profits. We can't hate anybody for taking profits, because there are people that bought after 9/11 on, say, maybe they bought at $300 here on the 25th and the 28th of September, thinking we were going to bounce back off of that, not knowing, because no one ever really knows, that we're going to cascade down from that because the bull run was ending. Those people are going to take profits right before $200. You can guarantee it. More people will take profits at $200. But more importantly, that last all-time high at $385, guys, there will be a mass profit taking at that level. There just will be, and that's okay. That's fine, right? And maybe you guys should, depending on where your bag goals are and where you're at and your profit-taking strategy, if you haven't already, it's a good idea to take some profits off the table. I will absolutely take tiny profits in very well thought out increments, and maybe I'll do a video on those targets, and you guys can share if you have similar targets or what you think is good or bad about those price target pullouts. But I'm going to pull slightly and incrementally, because you want to be a smart profit taker and a friendly profit taker to your project. You know, if you are not wanting to cause sell panics, if you're a large holder in any project, you want to be a considerate profit taker, right? Take them at the right times, you know. And if you have questions about that, feel free to, you know, DM me on Twitter, and I'll gladly explain to you what that is and how that is. But I have personally hurt projects when I've pulled out accidentally in the beginning, and I just didn't really know what I was doing, and I was nervous. So there's ways to do this considerately, that's friendly to the project and also to your bag, because if you don't tank it, it goes back up more. The next time you take profits, it'll be at a higher level. So it's really smart all around, smart for the project and smart for you. But taking profits, for me, taking profits before we break all-time high is not in the equation for me. A first level for me would probably be like $500, and then slowly and incrementally up from there. But there will be a lot of people that do take profits at $500, and there's going to be a lot of people that take profits just before $1,000, right, naturally. And a lot of big YouTubers are going to, and influencers, Twitter, TikTok, all of that, big influencers are going to take profits before the popular retail targets. So if $1,000 is a popular psychological level for all of us retail people, you can guarantee that $9 to $9.50 is going to be a huge surprise profit-taking zone, where that would be a lot of influencer bags getting checked out. And that's not a bad thing, again, right? We are here to make profits, so, you know, we can't shit on anybody for taking profits, but be smart and know that you want to be ahead of the herd, right? Be ahead of the pack. If you know everyone's talking about taking profits at $475 for whatever reason, then maybe your profit level is more like $420, so you can safely secure the bags that you want. A big milestone is going to be $1,500, because that is a solid 15x from the levels that we're at right now at $99. So 15x would bring us to $1,500, and just under, technically, $1,500, and 20x would bring us just under $2,000. So both of those levels are very achievable, absolutely achievable. Quant will go to $1,500. It's just, do you want to wait that long? Do you want to wait till the top, if that's the top? Do you want to go early? Do you want to be safe and conservative? It's really about your personal risk tolerance and how can you keep your finger off the trigger long enough to see that 15x. A lot of people are calling for 20 and 30 and 50x, and I hope that happens too. Right? I'm not ragging on anyone's predictions or convictions. Right? I want to make that money right along next to them, but I'm a little too conservative, and I have waited in the past a little too long for me to not at least take some profits off the table on the way to that target. I think that Quant is like Miles Braun on Twitter is saying, if you knew who I really was, Quant would be $5,000 today. So he obviously knows something that we don't, right? And we won't know what that is until they're ready to tell us. But I confidently believe wholeheartedly that Quant is to crypto as Microsoft was to the internet, 100%. Quant is an operating system of operating systems. It's a unified ledger of operating systems. It unites every piece of technology, old school and new school, and future school. I mean, it's future purpose built, all of it together in one place. So the breadcrumbs, they all lead together way too much for Quant to be a coincidence. So with that being said, I think the high moon target for a price prediction for Quant is, a $3,000. And I'm talking about this bull run, guys. I'm not talking about 2030 bull run. I'm talking about this bull run. So everybody gets pissed off in the comments. Oh, Quant's $10,000. You're crazy. It can go higher. I get it. I believe that too. I really do. Quant, not just the tokenomics, but what it is. It solves a lot of problems that exist in fintech today. And it's the only one that solves them the way that it does. I know nobody likes to hear it. Chainlink solves a lot of problems too, but Chainlink has its own thing going on. Quant's got its own thing going on, and it's okay for both projects to succeed and us not have to kill each other in the process, okay? I don't give a shit what Quant and Chainlink have against each other as a community. I think all of that is stupid, and I don't care who started it, but I always hear about it in the comments. Somebody, they started it, the Linky started it, or, these Quant guys started it. It doesn't matter, guys. Who cares? Let's just go make money together. Seriously, that's all this is about. We're here to lean on each other and count money in the end of it, really. So I think $3,000 is a good moon scenario for this bull run in November of 25. I think that more likely and very much accurate is $1,400 to $1,900. Okay, and that for me is my mindset, 100%. Conservatively speaking, a lot of people are going to take profits between $900 and $1,000, and you have to adjust your bags and your targets according to your own risk tolerance and how much money you want to make by 2025 November. Let me know what you guys are going to do. That's what I'm going to do. That's where I'm at. I'll probably make a more isolated video on percentages and pull out targets, maybe a spreadsheet and something like that. Let me know if that kind of stuff interests you guys. If it doesn't, I won't waste our time on a video with it and bore you guys with stuff like that. Let me know if you care about it. Please do give the video a like, guys. That's all I got. I think we're looking at 3,000 is a good top end scenario. 1,400 to 1,900 is a very much going to happen middle scenario, and to some of you that might be conservative, I know, but super ultra conservative is a good 900 to 1,000, and if you wanted to be more conservative than that, guys, you could even call that 850 or something like that. You know what I mean? If just to be secure and sure. Maybe this is your first time around. You don't want to be a bag holder and left holding the bag like a lot of us have. $800 would be a super conservative, but also smart if it's your first time around target. Let me know what you guys do. That's all I got for this price prediction video for Quant, guys. Thank you again so much for your support, guys. I really appreciate you, and I'm glad you're here. I'm grateful for you guys. Until the next video, stay calm and make this money, guys. Thanks.